Hey guys, welcome back to J&J MMA. Real quick, I just want to cover the main card of UFC Fight Night, Strickland versus Hernandez. I'm going to give one shout out to the prelims, and that shout out is going to Jocelyn Edwards. She got a submission win over Nora Cannell. Ended up winning by rear naked. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the way she slammed Nora down to start the whole sequence. She slammed her down on her elbow, or not on her elbow, on her shoulder. And when she slammed that girl on her shoulder, bro, like you hear it pop. Or you hear a loud sound when that shit lands. Obviously, it's going to be loud, but just the way it sounded, that girl's shoulder's fucked. Like, big fucked. And then she started swarming her punches. Ref wouldn't call it, so she swung around the bitch, got her rear naked. So, shout out to Jocelyn Edwards. She ended up getting the win. And then we're going to move on to the main card. First fight of the main card, guys, was Serghei Reese versus Michel Pereira. Now, Michel Pereira won this by split decision. I do not think he won this fight. I personally thought Serghei Reese won. Like, I don't understand how they gave Michel round one. Like, some of these judges gave him round one. And I don't understand that because other than fucking Serghei not hitting him in the dick, by the way. Like, dude, Michel faked like 3 fucking fouls and nothing happened. There was no consequence. And it's bullshit, to be real with you. Like, I don't understand how he either didn't get a point taken away for fucking just constantly bullshitting, or I don't understand how he won the fight, to be honest with you. But he won the fight. It was what it was. I wouldn't recommend going back to watch it. It wasn't that hype. Next fight of the night was Jacobe Smith versus Josiah Harrell. Now, Jacobe Smith killed this man. They're over here talking about this man has been gone, like, from fighting in general due to a brain injury. Mr. Josiah. And Josiah comes into the fucking UFC making his debut. I think he took this fight on like a 2-week notice or some shit. Jacobe Smith killed him. Not really, but like about 3 minutes into, he just laid him out and just kept hitting him, dude. Like, he hit him with about like fucking 8 uninterrupted shots before the ref stopped it. And then the ref got mad that Jacobe kept swinging, which I'm not going to lie to you, like, I'm kind of about it because I can understand in the moment not stopping. But also, like, when the ref's trying to, like wave, like, get in between y'all, like, you need to stop type shit. You know what I mean? But, damn, dude, like, well, I hope Josiah's I hope his brain's okay. And shout out to Jacobe Smith. He's been on a little tear, but we'll see what happens if he ends up facing somebody in the top 15. Next fight of the night, guys, was Serghei Spivac versus Ante Delija. Now, this fight, I was kind of surprised, man. Usually when these big dudes come out, I figure after round one, like, they're done. You know what I mean? Most of these heavyweights don't have gas tanks. They're just in shape fat dudes. You know what I mean? And fucking Serghei was just swinging. Like, I'm about to look at the numbers real quick. Like, he threw a total of 102 strikes in that fight, and Ante only threw 61. And I'm not saying strike numbers necessarily matter, because his significant strikes is only 67. But it's just crazy that he had that much output over 15 minutes, especially in a heavyweight fight. So, I mean, I feel like clearly he was winning. I think there was a foul in that fight. To be real with you guys, this is the fight I remember the least on the card. So I just remember them standing and swinging. And Serghei ended up getting the W, as he should. And yeah, it was a decent heavyweight bout overall. Next fight of the night, guys, was Ige versus Melquizael. I can't ever say his first name, bro. Costa. The Dalmatian, man. This boy showed up to the press conference, or not to the press conference, the weigh-ins, with his fucking Dalmatian paint. And I guess he channeled that fucking spirit, bro, because he ended up getting the TKO on Dan Ige with just 4 seconds left in round 1. And it was a beautiful spinning kick, dude. Just right on his fucking, I don't know if it was on the temple or on the jaw, but that fucking kick just landed perfectly on the side of his face. And what got me was, like, clearly Dan was out, dude. Like, not necessarily, like, maybe, like, knocked out, like, blacked out, but he was done for. And then he was acting all shocked when the ref called it. And it was like, brother, you fell on your ass. And was like, you know? Literally, that's what he did. Like, but I mean, fuck, dude, it was a beautiful performance from Costa. Like, I was hoping he'd pull out the W. I thought it would be longer fight. I mean, it was competitive for what it was at the time. But fucking dude, Costa's output was just, he was just out there. Like, he fucking doubled the total strike output compared to Danny Ige, and he was just putting on the pace. So I mean, overall, it was a fun fight, dude. That fucking spin kick was mwah, perfecto. And yeah, dude, I want to see where Costa goes from here. All right, guys, it's the co-main event of the night. It was Geoff. It was Geoff Neal versus Uros Medic. Now, dude, I thought this fight was at least gonna go 2 rounds. I thought maybe because Geoff Neal, like, he can get finished. He has been finished before, but generally, I've never seen him just get. Damn, dude, it was like a minute. It was a minute in. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Fucking Uros just landed a fucking shot right on the side of his temple, and Geoff was just out, bro. Like, it was donezo. How many fucking strikes were thrown here, bro? 10 strikes were thrown by fucking Uros before the fight ended. A minute 19. He fucking slept Geoff Neal, bro. So now Uros is going to be in the top 15 of welterweight. Do I think he's going to crack into the top 10? I think he definitely has possibility to. This man has hands. He's definitely shown it. I was like, fuck, dude, he has 13 wins. Fucking all by finish. Shit, dude, I think, yeah, like, all finishes. Like, all of his fights in general and in the UFC, all fucking finishes. So we'll see what it takes to stop this man. Shit, dude. I don't know. I feel like he could take out some of the people in, like, the lower ranks of welterweight. I'm not sure about once he gets up to, like, the top, like, 6. But we'll definitely see, man. Shout out to Uros. It was a beautiful performance. And Geoff Neal, I think it's coming to an end for him. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Moving on to the main event. It was a welterweight performance between Sean Strickland and Anthony Hernandez. Now, I assumed this fight was going to be a standard Sean Strickland 5-rounder. I didn't understand why he was such an underdog in the build-up, especially in terms of the betting lines. I think he was like a 300 or some shit. And, like, I didn't think that he was going to win the way he did, definitely. I thought he was just going to be able to keep Anthony at bay. And it was going to be like a little, 1-2, teep, and shit, the way he be doing. But no. He came out, he showed a little bit of improvement in his game, He was actually going for fucking body shots. He wasn't just fucking headhunting the whole time. Granted, I feel like that's Anthony's fucking weakness is body shots. So he was just trying to get a good fucking liver shot on him. Just kept going. Obviously he was throwing his little fucking punches and his teeps like he does, but like the way Sean was mixing it up, like Anthony really didn't have a fucking answer for it. Anthony also tried to go for the takedown a couple times, and fucking Sean's fucking stuffed that shit. So, like, I mean, Sean just kind of had him negated. And I think it's so fucked up, man. Like, Sean afterwards, is like, yeah, guys, Anthony's a real stand-up guy. Real good guy, but his coach, man, started saying some crazy shit. Probably isn't incorrect, though. That's the kind of shit they don't be wanting you to talk about in the MMA space. But, like, there are multiple Pat Barrys out there. I'm just saying, people forget, man. But nah, bro, it was a good performance from Sean. Like, I didn't expect him to get the TKO the way he did. He ended up knocking Fluffy's lights out. Thankfully, Fluffy was good after the fact. But yeah, nah, dude. This was definitely a Sean Strickland performance. He led the dance the whole fight. That's the thing, too, is like Anthony Hernandez really didn't like impose his will. Obviously, he was there and he was throwing and he did land good shots from time to time. But he wasn't leading the fight whatsoever. Even when Sean was getting backed up, Sean would just fucking move to the left or the right and then end up regaining position again. Like, I don't know how to describe it. He was just so aware of, like, his cage awareness is just so fucking high. Like, he knows where the fucking, where the fence is. He knows where the middle is, and at all times, like, in his fucking peripheral. It's like he's just focusing on everything. So he was locked the fuck in for this fight. I know he hadn't fought in over a year, and a lot of people were questioning whether or not he was going to get rusty or not. Fucking some people got to be in there fighting all the time, and other people can have, some breaks in between their fights and still be fucking golden. So Sean Strickland proved that he's still number 3 in the fucking world in the middleweight division. I don't even know what's going on with the fucking weight classes right now at this point, man. But I guess we'll see where he goes from here. I mean, really, like, I guess they're probably going to have him fight another up-and-coming contender, probably. But I don't know, man. We'll just let him enjoy this fight as he has it. Let him say his crazy, stupid shit that he does. And hopefully y'all enjoyed the fight. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a great day.